6 rare Hungarian origin horse breeds you don't know about. Hungary is home to some of the rarest and most storied horse breeds in Europe. Horses once bred for war, royal ceremonies, and noble sports. A few are nearly extinct, and outside of Europe, their names are barely known. But behind each of these breeds lies a chapter of history, a cultural legacy shaped over centuries. This video invites you to explore those untold stories, where horses weren't just ridden, but revered as living symbols of a nation. Number 6. Hukul Horse. Tucked away in the rugged Carpathian Mountains, the Hukul is one of the oldest horse breeds in Europe. Standing just around 52 inches, 4 feet 4 inches tall, it's compact but incredibly strong, with remarkable endurance and a legendary ability to survive in harsh climates. A direct descendant of the wild Tarpan horses, the Hukul served the Hutsul people for centuries, hauling timber, climbing steep mountain trails, and transporting goods across unforgiving terrain in the 17th and 18th centuries. It ranks number 6 not because it lacks value, but because it's not as versatile or visually striking as Hungary's sport or cavalry breeds. It's not the horse for grand shows or elite riders, but it is a quiet monument to resilience and loyalty. Compared to Austria's Lipizzaner, known for royal courts and classical dressage, the Hukul is grounded and practical. If the Lipizzaner is a performer on stage, the Hukul is the mountain soldier. Tough, understated, but deeply respected. Today, Hukuls are preserved in a handful of traditional breeding farms across Eastern Europe. But look into their steady, thoughtful eyes, and you'll understand why they're still treasured by those who live closest to the land. So what horse was chosen to pull cannons for the Hungarian military? Get ready for the powerhouse at number 5. Number 5. Nonius Horse. If the Hukul is the mountain warrior, then the Nonius is the heavyweight of the Hungarian plains. Developed in the early 19th century at the Mezőhegyes stud, Hungary's largest and most historic breeding farm, the Nonius quickly became the top choice for the Austro-Hungarian artillery. With an average height of about 63 inches, 5 feet 3 inches, and weighing up to 1,300 pounds, these horses could haul cannons, military wagons, and heavy farming equipment all day without tiring. Nonius ranks number 5 not for its rarity or beauty, but for its immense historical and practical value. It represents a time of industrialized agriculture and warfare, when a horse had to be both a powerhouse and a dignified presence. Compared to Switzerland's Freiburger, another versatile draft breed, the Nonius is bigger, stronger, and more suited for large-scale military and agricultural work. Today, Nonius horses still appear in rural festivals across Hungary, pulling traditional carriages and serving as living reminders of the country's golden past. But if Nonius was built for cannons, what breed blended Arabian elegance with European athleticism? Meet the legend in the number 4 spot. Number 4. Shagya Arabian. Refined like nobility, resilient like a soldier. That's the Shagya Arabian, often called the European-enhanced version of the Arabian horse. Developed in the 18th century at the Bubolna stud in Hungary, this breed blends pure Arabian bloodlines with selected European stock. The result is an elegant, athletic horse standing about 61 to 63 inches, 5 feet 1 to 5 feet 3 inches tall, graceful in build, bright-eyed, high-necked, and perfectly suited for endurance riding. Shagya ranks number 4 because while it may not be the rarest, it holds deep value in genetics, cultural heritage, and competitive sport. Today, Shagyas are commonly seen in endurance events, formal parades, and classical riding showcases. What makes the Shagya truly unique is its mix of Arabian beauty, long-distance stamina, and a calm, trainable temperament, ideal for riders of all ages, especially those who aren't professional equestrians. When compared to the Barb horse of North Africa, a legendary war horse known for compact size and endurance, the Shagya comes across as taller, more refined, and easier to handle. The Barb is powerful and spirited, but lacks the Shagya's grace and balance. Today, Shagyas continue to serve with ceremonial cavalry units across Hungary and Europe, a living example of how elegance and ability can truly coexist. And if the Shagya represents noble grace, which horse carries the spirit of a true warrior once ridden into battle by Ottoman cavalry? Let's find out in top 3. Number 3. Jidan Horse. With its fiery chestnut coat and sleek yet muscular build, the Jidan Horse is often referred to as Hungary's Arabian-blooded warrior. First developed in 1816 at the Mezőhely stud, the Jidan was bred by crossing Arabian horses with European warmbloods, creating a cavalry horse fit for the battlefield. It ranks number 3 not just for its military legacy, but also for its rarity. Today, only a few hundred purebred Jidans remain worldwide. Standing about 61 to 63 inches, 5 feet 1 to 5 feet 3 inches tall, it combines a sporty frame with sharp reflexes, endurance for long rides, and exceptional loyalty. Historically, Jidan served in the Austro-Hungarian cavalry, taking part in campaigns across the Balkans and Central Europe. Their refined appearance and composed demeanor made them a favorite among high-ranking officers. Compared to the Boerperd of South Africa, another military and farm horse, the Jidan is lighter, more agile, and has finer bloodlines rooted in Arabian ancestry. While Boerperds are tough and versatile, they lack the elegance and symbolic prestige of the Jidan. Today, Jidans are used in sport riding and appear in historical reenactments throughout Hungary, helping preserve a proud equestrian tradition. And if Jidan was bred for the battlefield, what breed was made for noble sport, with the grace and lift to rival the finest in Europe? That title belongs to our number 2. Number 2. Kisper Felver Horse. With the grace of royalty and the speed of an athlete, the Kisper Felver Horse was one of Hungary's greatest equestrian achievements in the 19th century. Bred at the Royal Stud Farm in Kisper, it was the result of crossing English thoroughbreds with native Hungarian horses. The Kisper stands about 64 to 66 inches, 5 feet 4 to 5 feet 6 inches tall, with a lean, muscular frame and an exceptional ability for show jumping. Ranked number 2, the Kisper Felver is a rare but not extinct sport horse, valued for its historical, cultural, and genetic significance. Compared to the North Swedish horse, the Kisper is lighter, faster, and built for finesse rather than pulling power. The Swedish breed thrives in farming and draft work, while the Kisper was born to fly over fences with elegance and precision. Today, only a small number of purebred Kisper Felvers remain, protected as a living legacy of equestrian sport. And if the Kisper is Hungary's aristocratic athlete, what breed stands as the nation's beating heart, its ultimate symbol of power and pride? That title belongs to our number 1. Number 1. Furioso Northstar. More than just a breed, the Furioso Northstar stands as a cultural icon, a symbol of Hungary's history, strength, and identity. Developed in the early 19th century at the Mezőhely stud, it descends from 2 influential thoroughbred lines, Furioso and Northstar. This horse embodies both aristocratic beauty and practical battlefield power. Ranked number 1 for its wide-reaching legacy, the Furioso Northstar once served in military campaigns and has been bred in over 10 European countries. Even today, it's held in high regard among equestrian professionals for its balance of form and function. And that's our number 1. A horse that doesn't just represent Hungary's power, but commands global admiration.